Khan, alright, Shalom Akim, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rukwah, Kodash. Next up, honors to my elders, the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and continually teach on down to young brothers. Peace and blessing unto the elect, the Bayaf Davadah, the house of David, Shalom Akim. And as always, this is another edification lesson, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Alright. And as you know it, I'm the brother Deliverance is 9144. Coming back to you with another one, alright? With another video, so Lord's will be edifying. Alright, and as you see, this is a display of Yahweh Shai, which is the main man in the front, with the with that beautiful incorruptible crown, man. And then the as you see, the elect is behind him. The rest, the rest of the elect and all, the 144,000. You can tell this the 144,000 because 144,000 consists of all men. All right, so I guess I'll be speaking about this. I'll be speaking about them in this lesson. All right, I'll be speaking about them in this lesson because that's who I've been saying this, man. That's who it's about initially. It's about Yahushua and his elect. Simply put, and 2/3 got to be worrying about pleasing the Most High, because the elect, man, the Most High will always forever love the elect, and he finds no fault in them. It's just you 2/3, man. You 2/3 got to get right, man. So as you know, I got the 1611 KJVA. Obviously, this book is one of the best because it comes with Apocrypha. And this is the only Bible you want to get, really, but I don't mind if, you Jakes get like a simple KJV, but, make sure you get the Apocrypha singly. I found one actually in Barnes & Nobles. My brother bought one. So it was beautiful that, he got one himself, But I tell him, you gotta read it, but you got these ignorant Jakes. They be like, oh, the Apocrypha is not a part of the Bible. So how come all of a sudden they got this in the 1611? Come on now, you see? But Jake be thinking carnal, man. And Jay likes to twist scriptures around all this bullshit. But look, we tell him, look, this thing, the Apocrypha is a part of the Bible. Look how they will put, the scriptures, well put, Well, I'll give you the 4 best books in the Apocrypha right now. Alright, so Tobit, Wisdom of Solomon, the Book of Sirach, and also Baruch. Those are the 4 best, but you also got First Esdras and Second Esdras, and then Jake will tell you, oh, that's not a part of the Bible. Well, look how Esdras was speaking. He ran into an angel, he was in the he came in the spirit of Daniel and John, really, the visions and things that he saw, and him speaking with an angel and all this stuff, all this crazy stuff, because Daniel witnessed the Ancient of Days, and how his head was like pure wool, like the pure wool. Yeah, talking about the Most High. And as you see on this photo, you see Yahushua on the front too. You got that gray hair, the white hair, the woolly hair on his beard. You see, and Yahushua got that afro. You see the rest of the lady, they got afro and beards too. It's the Jakes, man. We Israelites. That's our style. That's how and that's classic look. That's why I tell people, yo, grow your beard, man. I tell Jake, man, I be telling guys, because, man, hey, on myself, I be telling myself that I'm tired of this baby face, man, honestly. But with all that being said, let's just go into these scriptures right quick. This is 1 Thessalonians 5, right, chapter 5, and I'll start at verse 14. But let me say something right quick, too. The way Ezra spoke would have you believe that, wow, the Apocrypha is truly a part of the Bible, and that's right. That's 100% correct, because you have certain brothers that, certain Akim, that even tell you that they took out the Apocrypha that they took out the Apocrypha from the Bible, But still you still have Jake trying to justify himself, still try to explain and shit. Oh, this and that, still try to explain himself. Nah, come on, man. So that's why I be telling my sibling, my actual brother in real life, that you should really just read that thing, man. Read the Apocrypha. you know, and and the first two books is First Ezra and Second Ezra, so you should read that, you know. But anyways, this is on First Thessalonians chapter 5, and chapter 5 and 14 through 15. I'll read verse 15 as well. So let me start at verse 14. It says, "Now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient toward all men." Yeah, that's right. And right now I don't have my tablet because I would have been looking up some words right now, and well, yeah, because I was gonna say this is in the Apocrypha because we was talking about it so much, but no, this is in the New Testament because this is the book of Thessalonians. So if I were to get the the word for it, it will be in the Greek, the Strong's Greek, because anything that's in the Strong's Hebrew, that's the Old Testament, and that proves to you that the Israelites were here from the beginning, man, here from old time, and go show you the Most High is the Ancient of Days because he was dealing with us since the very beginning. He was always there, since the beginning, and he's gonna be here with us in the end, especially when it comes to Yahushua. When Yahushua come back, it's over, man. And these devils can't prevent the return of the Lord, the returning of our Lord and King. Come on, they can't prevent the return of Yahushua. Hell no, Yahushua is coming back soon, baby. I can't wait to go back home, man. Because truly, this ain't our home, man. This is Esau's world. Our home is the kingdom of heaven, man. Where the angels are, and where the Most High Son is. And that's where the elect belong. That's where really all of Israel belong. We don't belong in this world, but this was just our punishment. You know what I mean? But yeah, this whole chapter is good, man. Like I said, I would have been going into some of these words even in Google, because I know when you read the Apocrypha, you can't go into certain words, but you could still just do it from Google. But if you try to do it from like the Bible app, it doesn't let you for some reason. But it's just weird, man. But unruly basically just means someone who can't rule their spirit, and the scripture talks about that. A man that can't rule his spirit is like it's like a city that is broken down without walls, roughly paraphrasing. So, and even I myself, I got that prayer where I could ask the Heavenly Father to for him to have me rule my spirit, the right way, and that's what I pray for, man. Day to day, every time I go to camp too, I put up that prayer, man. That the Most High, he make me a chosen vessel, and that he that he make me rule my spirit, because that's what it's about. And then so you got a lot of unruly guys out here. When you're unruly, meaning you're impatient, you're basically an ignorant, foolish imbecile, man. You're vain. Your conversation is vain. You're unruly. And that's why it says, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient toward all men. Yeah, because you have to be patient toward all men, because now you're ruling the spirit. You're ruling your spirit when you're patient toward all men. Scripture also talks about be at peace with all men if it be possible, or if so within us, within our community, within our congregation, because obviously the Lord is not going to put us in the congregation of the dead if we of his elect, So within our community, within our congregation, within our camp, we're being at peace with all men, we're living with peace, and we're being patient toward all men. That's what we're striving for. That's what we're doing to possibly please the Lord, And then verse 15 says, see that none render evil for evil unto any man, but ever follow that which is good, both among yourselves and to all men. Yeah, so this is what it's about. And us, Jake, we love to talk a lot. That's why we always doing vids. But we mainly put out edification. We love to bring out news and prophecies. So like we love to bring out news and prophecies. And it's like for kind of pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, it's just a slip of the tongue. But yeah, I correct. That's why it's always about correcting ourselves too, not always correcting others. But yeah, we just love to speak about these things, man. We just love to put out these videos, man, just to, edify Jake, man. Because us, even ourselves, we love to talk, but at least we informing people, we edifying them, we letting them know, and we explaining them certain things, and we breaking them down, and we breaking certain things down to them, like we breaking these scriptures down to them. That's what we doing, and we doing a lot for Israel, us brothers. And then verse 16, I might as well continue reading on, because this whole thing is good. It says, rejoice evermore, pray without ceasing. Yeah, that's what it's about, praying without ceasing. You don't stop praying. Basically, pray without slack, which is impossible to stop praying. But what I mean is like not like constantly, just without, because eventually you're gonna fall asleep. But what I mean is like pray without stopping, meaning like just don't quit. When it comes to quitting, yeah, quit smoking, quit getting drunk, quit committing fornication. But when it comes to praying, don't quit, don't stop at all. Meaning pray every day. Pray till you die. Pray all your life. You got people that probably, stop going to church. Yeah, that's cool. That's a good thing, because the true church is within the camps of GMS, and that's really it. But these other people, they don't have the truth, man. This is the true church right here. This is the church you want to go to. But when it comes to Jake stopping to go to church, yeah, you could do that. The churches that's in these streets, of course, you have to stop going there. You could stop doing that. But when it comes to praying, don't stop at all, man. So like, don't stop at all, man. Like that's foolish to try to stop praying. So like, yeah, so that's a dumb move for Jake to try to think to make himself stop praying. That's just dumb, And yeah, man, that's just a slothful, lazy spirit, That's like putting off the spirit when you're initially supposed to put off the flesh, So yeah, it says in everything give thanks, for this is the will of Yahweh and Hamashiach Yahushua concerning you. Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying. Yeah, despise not prophesying. You got guys that, they watch the videos. They might even know the names, but still they scoffing. And the Lord is not dealing with that, because you must know the names and also take heed to prophecy. Take heed to what the prophets are saying. And that's what we are. We're like those ancient prophets from back then coming back in a lot. And it's not only with Daniel, other men too that are here in the last days, preaching. So, Yabash Mashah still don't have to like you just because you know his name. That ain't nothing. But that is very important, though, knowing the names. But if you like still scoffing, he not gonna like love you. You gotta be perfect in the eyes of the Most High. That's who Yahushua was. Yahushua was perfect. And still he was bruised, and, by his father. It pleased the Heavenly Father to bruise him. So, you could even punish someone that's perfect just to make him better, So, and the Most High didn't do that out of anger or because he hated his son. Nah. He wanted to see if he was really sincerely gonna, sacrifice himself for his people, for Israel, and do it for the Heavenly Father, because he did the will, the Heavenly Father, by going on that cross. Although he didn't want to do it, he kneeled down and prayed and all that, which that goes into supplication and all that. So, the supplication of the Spirit. So it's all good, after fasting, he was even tempted, but he prayed for the Heavenly Father to remove that cup, and the Heavenly Father, not saying he couldn't, but the Heavenly Father he didn't do it. He was like, look, you're just gonna have to drink this cup, you're gonna have to go through it. So that's what we're doing too, So, yeah, so, you see, Yahushua was perfect, and he said, none is good but my Heavenly Father. So imagine what the elect are going through, Because Yahushua is going, it's like he went through a lot. And he's not going to go through no more pain or suffering as he did 2,000 years ago now. He's going to, he's going to, like it said in Revelation, John Revelation say he went forth conquering to conquer, man. Yeah, that's Yahushua. He coming back to collect many crowns, baby, Yeah, so, man, I can't wait for that time, man. It says, prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Verse 22, I'll end it with this. Abstain from all appearance of evil. Yeah. The appearance of evil is basically you seeing people not living godly. You know, they don't have no godliness within their spirit, within their, you know, space and time, you know. They you know, and then also you see them in the flesh, you know, living in the flesh. You know, that's the appearance of evil, man. You know, you seeing all these people living in the flesh and stuff, you know. So yeah. So like I said, all the things Yahushua went through, imagine what the elect are going through, you know what I mean? They catching all types of hell probably. So, you know, that's us in the truth, you know. You just gotta picture yourself being of that elect sometimes, you know. You gotta vision that. You gotta have that vision, you know, that foresight, you know, that you know, because that's what the prophets were. They're like fortune tellers, you know. I can tell what's gonna happen in the future. So yeah, let me bring this on right quick though, man. This is just a beautiful Bible in itself, man. Hold on, let me see. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. Salakia. Gotta find that book of James right quick, which I'm sure this is a good precept that I'm bringing out. Okay, yeah. Here it is. Yeah, James chapter 2 and verse 18. I'll start at 18. Yeah, it says, yeah, man may say thou hast faith and have works. Shew me thy faith without thy works, and I will shew thee my faith by my works. Yeah, so sometimes it's better to prove, you know, other men by just having faith, prove them wrong, you know, prove the haters wrong. You know, it's like a man trying to lose weight, and then, you know, you teasing him or you bullying him, you saying, oh, you know, you got all that belly fat, but then boom, as soon as he loses that belly fat, he doesn't even show off. He starts going into the gym, working harder and harder, you know, working on that body fat and losing it, and eating nutrition. You know, it's all about being a vegan and a nutritionist ultimately, and you know, losing fat. You know, growing in size. You know, getting bigger, getting stronger. That's what it's about. So it's like that in this truth. You know, we're proving the haters wrong without faith. You know, so we're saying, look. We'll tell these gophers, I will show thee my faith by my works, and that's what we're doing. They seen all these works that we doing. They're like, oh shit, this man has tons of faith. You know, these gophers, they're looking at that. They're like, wow, this guy must have a lot of faith. And that's like, they're coming that spirit of Satan. They're like, oh shit. You know, and then they'll try to tempt us, but then they flee away for a season, you know. And then even the Heavenly Father, he's watching us. He's like, wow, you know. And the Lord, when he shall come back, shall he find faith on earth. Remember that scripture? So the Lord is going to find plenty of faith when it comes to the Lord. He's going to see that they kept the faith to the very end, you know. And that's the Heavenly Father, too. He's watching us, too, you know. He's like, wow, this man, he's putting on a lot of works, you know. But then the scoffers will see it. They'll say the same thing, but then they'll try to tempt us. But the Heavenly Father's not like that. He makes us even better. He chastises us. But these devils, they'll tempt us. You know, they're like, look, let me try to make this man go off. Let me try to have him fall out. You know, that's these devils. But when the Heavenly Father sees our works, he's glad, he's pleased. You know, and he's astonished, he's shocked too. You know, even these scoffers, they're amazed and shocked. But when it comes to Heavenly Father, he delights in us. When he sees us doing the work and see us have plenty of faith, he's like, man, let me build this brother up. Let me make him even better. See, that's how the Lord is. He's opposite from these devils, man. The Lord is not on their timing, man. You know, we on the Lord's timing, actually, you know. And these devils, they can never be on the timing of the Most High, because they never on time with anything. These devils trying to put out a newer order, and they're going to fall short, man, you know. So, you know, and then it says, thou believest that there is one God that thou doest well. The devils also believe and tremble. Yeah, these devils are shaking in their boots, man. They're trembling, man. You go into that word trembling, man. You know, they meaning like they're shaking. They're shivering, man. You know, it's like in the cold when you know, But that's dumb, every day. When they think about us, when they probably having visions and dreams about us, these elites and banking families. So even our forefathers had faith. That's why Abraham was a friend of Yahweh, because he had plenty of faith too. He had faith. And the reason I mention Abraham, because I believe in a few verses it mentions his name. So yeah. So like I said, our forefathers, they go way back. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Basically, they were the men of the covenant. They were like covenant keepers. Peacemakers, basically. Especially Isaac. Isaac was like that peacemaker. You know what I mean? So let's bring out this last this final precept is right here, Galatians, which I'm already did. So it's Galatians chapter 6 verse 3. All right, so yeah, this video is about it. And so perfect timing, and that's why I like this Power Director app too, because basically you could just you could see the timing on this thing, so you could end it like perfectly without any like delay or whatever. And then even if you mess up, like say if you you get interrupted and you need to pause it, you could do that as well. You could just click on record again. Like you could just, when you click on it, they got the little record button on the left side. Click on that, and then boom, it'll stop it, and then you could start a new one. So. But then even if you say if you end it, but you still speaking, like it ends, like the time limit, it hits the time limit, and you forgot to give like you forgot to like end it by saying all praises. Sometimes that happens to me a lot. So what I'll do is I'll just I'll extend the time. You could do that as well, and then boom, But that's why that happens too, because not everything you can not everything is on you do with not everything you do will be perfect timing. Really, well, when it comes to the Most High, everything that He does is perfect timing. But us, it's hard because we in this flesh. We we're just humans, man. But that's why we're gonna be transformed, and then we're gonna be gods, man. We're gonna be immortal, so we're gonna be doing everything perfect. Even like the angels in heaven, they don't make mistakes. They're perfect too. Because they got them spiritual bodies just like the Heavenly Father, Son Yahushua, so. But yeah, the reason we make mistakes because, we're just humans, man, So, but then Esau, he'll try to put more hell upon us too, for not taking his, for not being, down with his agenda, or taking his, his stupid pharmakia pills, or his stupid jab, This devil, he'll try to, fucking kill you or even murder you for shit like that, which kill and murder means the same thing. So yeah, this devil, he goes crazy, for the stuff that he has. He goes crazy, like, even if you step on these Edomites' front yard, they get pissed off, so it's like anything pisses them off, easily, because that's these devils. They get easily frustrated. They get easily mad and shit. And that's not cool, man. Like, you have to have temperance. You have to have some type of balance and self-control in your life. Like, but people, they don't have that nowadays, man. People are just, dramatic as hell, man. They all about drama. That's these women, man. Ultimately, that's these women, man. So, this is Galatians chapter 6, verse 3. It says, "For if a man thinketh himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself." Yeah. A lot of people, they're just deceiving themselves, thinking they're something, thinking they're like the greatest of all time or some shit, That's these people, they think like, they're the greatest, athlete or, gamer or, actor, or actress, because when you say actress, that's something about woman now, just like they call themselves a goddess and shit like that. Well, you ain't no goddess, man. So, you could even relate woman to this too, because they think that there's something too in this world. But it's a warning. This is a warning that goes out to your men first and foremost, because it says if a man thinks himself to be something when he's nothing, he deceives himself. See, so it says it's talking about the man here, So you men got to get right, In order for the woman to stop doing that shit, you got to stop first, because the woman is under you, you're way above the woman, man. And her job is to take care of the children and be a keeper at home, ultimately. So, and that's her sanctifying herself by staying at home and shit, That's what she ought to do. That's what she ought to be. Humble, She ought to be humble and walking in meekness, That's what's about humbleness of mind. So I'm going to end it there. All praises, honor, and glory. Go see how much Shai. All right. Till next time, Shalom Akim.